folks, welcome back to the ranch. Kenny and I came down last night, yesterday afternoon, but I just didn't feel like recording. It's kind of a melancholy weekend, some goods and some bads. My family going to be here in a little bit. Probably do a separate video for that. We had a young man named Alex that became part of our family. He was with us just a few years and committed suicide. We're gonna plant a few mementos in the ground and plant a tree in the ground. He was a extremely colorful young man, and so we're gonna plant a 5-in-1 apple tree in memory of him. So lots of color to remember him by. Tomorrow will be the anniversary of my father's death. I believe it's 38 years. So that's got me a little down. And then Kenny told me just a couple days ago that he thinks he's gonna move to Montana for a short time, maybe come back, but kind of melancholy about losing him. He's over there working on the rim joist for the floor, making good progress on that. I'll show you some of that later. But I have a friend, a plumber friend, or septic tank friend, that we do a lot of church stuff together, that needs a cross. And so this is part of this. This is the upper part of the trunk of the big tree, and I think it's 200 plus years old.
I didn't know you were talking about something really serious, and I was behind you doing horrible things because I thought it'd be funny, and then I heard what you were talking about. So I'm just letting you know, you're probably going to want to do that section over again.
No, that's totally okay.
No, it's not.
Did you have your pants down?
Not completely, no. But I'm just letting you know, you may want to start from the top.
No, that's why we're friends, Kenny.
No. I thought you found it funny, but then I realized you were talking about some really serious things there.
It's okay. I think my dad would have thought it's funny, and I think it's funny. So you photobomb me all you want, brother. I needed a laugh. Thank you. So evidently he was doing disgusting things behind me, but again, that's why we're friends. So I think most of my friends are that way. Doesn't mean we don't love each other, doesn't mean we're not good people. At least try to be. Anyway, so this is the upper part of the trunk. It's split right here. I had to cut part of the split off just because it won't fit here on the track. I don't know how wide this is exactly. I'm gonna guess probably close to 2 feet. And the sawmill is just the tracks are barely gonna clear it. So I'm trimming this side down a little bit because there's a bend in the trunk. So I figured I better record so you guys can watch and enjoy and see what's going on. My friend Casey needs a cross for a church event, and it's called a walk to Emmaus, and it's an awesome thing. It's supposed to symbolize Jesus's walk from Jerusalem to Emmaus, which took 3 days. He taught the entire 3 days as he walked. Or at least that's the way I understand it. I am not a well-versed Christian, so research that on your own. But this tree. So I told you folks that my great-grandfather used to have retreats out here, and the camp house is right behind you, where we've had all of our family reunions for many, many years. We haven't in a decade or so, but just because the place is a little run down. And then on the other side of the fence, there's a barbecue pit where they used to have they'd have camp and be here for weekends or even a month I know one of those guys, they said he used to stay for a month because he was so shell shocked. It was about the only place in the world that he found peace. It was right here. And that was World War I and World War II vets. So it had to have been, 20s to the 40s, maybe even 50s. This tree has overseen it all. This tree has overseen me grow up. It has seen my mother grow up. It has seen my grandmother grow up. It's seen a lot. I know it's been prayed under a lot and been prayed around a lot. So I thought, what better piece of wood to make a cross to be prayed around by other men, prayed over for other men. So Casey was nice enough to ask me to. Well, I guess I volunteered, but he was nice enough to let me build this cross. It's not going to be huge. It's 3 foot by 4.5, I think. But anyway, this is the piece of wood I want to cut that. This is the log I want to cut that piece of wood out of. So I just got to make it fit in here now. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. My wife and some of the other family are going to be here in a little bit, and I'll stop when they get here. But and we'll do a different video. But it is a chilly March day, middle of March sometime, 1st of March sometime. I don't know. I don't keep up. They all blended together. Anyway, I'm gonna cut. Man, that is beautiful. I hope it comes out all right. I'm gonna go get the skid steer, flip this thing. Okay, I had to cut the camera off for a minute, but I got the skid steer over. We flipped the log, set it back up there. I'm gonna scooch it around a little bit and see if I can take another layer off. I know one of you is going to notice the mistake I made on the other side with the chainsaw when I was standing on the other side with the chainsaw. Make smart decisions. I should have been more careful, especially if I'd been out here by myself and that had been an accident. But I came real close to cutting myself. Anyway. say anything to my wife.
My wife's former boss, good friend of ours, got these for Christmas or something. He got them as a gift from something and said he never gets to sit around a fire. Even though I've invited him down here a million times, I guess he's just too good to come hang out with us. Anyway, he sent these with me, Enchanted Flames. So I guess we're gonna see if they'll do anything. It says to just toss packet into any wood burning fire. So here we go. It's supposed to change colors. Ooh,
Oh, that's cool, man.
it is kind of neat.
How long does it last?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. But greens and blues, that's for sure.
These toxic chemicals?
I'm sure they are. We're gonna die. Not me. I'm not. I'm upwind. There's some pretty deep blues down there.
Yeah, so I'm seeing greens and blues. Is there anything else?
It's not as bright on video as it is in real life.
What happens if you turn your light out? That's a little more spectacular, isn't it?
Yeah. Sure looks cool. I'll give it that. But it doesn't show up on camera as good as it
Try
is.
to take a photo of it.
That's a little bit better. Well, there you go, Kelly. There's your Enchanted Flame.
Well, folks, I think that's it. I apologize. The camera went dead while I was filming. While I was cutting the last of those logs. But I'll post you some pictures right now of how they look. They came out looking really beautiful. I got to think about what kind of oil I want to stain them with. I think I'm going to just do like a tung oil. But I'll give you some pictures of the finished product when I get done. I catch myself saying it was a beautiful weekend all the time, but it really was. I don't think we could have asked for much better weather. It was cool last night and cool this morning, but man, about noon the sun came out. It was, let's see, it's 56 degrees right now. You didn't even notice. You get out working and moving those logs around, you don't even notice that it's not perfect. Let's see. I didn't film much of putting up rim joists for the floor, but we worked on that. We had to fix the water pump, or no, we had to fill up both RVs with water, so we did that. I guess the big thing was putting up floor joists and cutting this pecan lumber. We had a family thing, and I kind of talked about that, kind of a memorial for Alex, but we'll do a separate video on that. We planted a tree in his memory. My sister flew in from South Africa to visit for a day or two or three, and she wants to go out to eat at 5:30, and we're just now leaving the ranch at 4:30, and it's an hour drive, so it looks like I'm going to be going to dinner covered in sawdust. I think that's about it. We had a great lunch and a great dinner, great time. Shared a campfire, got to see some enchanted flames for Kelly Sawyer. Tomorrow will be the, I think, 38th anniversary of my father passing away, so been a little melancholy about that. Miss him. Miss Alex. It's nice seeing everybody show up today for him. Y'all spend time with each other. You never know when they're going to be gone. We only get, what, on average about 75 summers to spend time with each other. Don't waste them. Enjoy your family and love on each other. Spend time outdoors. Spend time with the dogs. Love you guys. Y'all take care. We'll catch you next time.